Why am I not here? Hello? There you go. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 3, Trust Engine. We're down one man, unfortunately, due to the coof. But everybody else is here and everybody's ready to start. So without further ado, let us start. Well, we're not gonna do that actually. Let's skip the chatty and let's get straight to reality. So
And there goes grandmother.
so let's go. I'm gonna start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys revisited the museum where you guys learned a little bit more about Buyo Gemi. After getting all that you guys can learn from the museum, you guys decide to go on with your mission. You guys went into the forest where you guys encountered a dryad being attacked by a group of demons. Not want to leave a damsel in distress, the party leapt into action and saving the dryad. I think only Ada is the only one that's unenthusiastic about the rescue mission, if I recall correctly. So
She's not enthusiastic about the rescue, but she is afterwards.
yeah, that's true. So, the dryad thanked the party for your help and tells the party that she is actually looking for a cure for a pale disease that is currently affecting her queen. But the two of you parted ways. But then later on, Briar felt intrigue and maybe planned to go there next. Shrug, shrug. So right now, you guys are in the middle of this luscious forest with sounds of leaves rustling in the wind and birds tweeting in the background. A strong gust whistles through the forest, sending some of the birds flying away. The dryad that you tried to call upon, Briar, seems to have left at this point. Your calls is not returned. So, right now, what do you wish to do?
So yeah, I wanted to go help the Dryad Queen, but because nobody said anything last session, that's,
we haven't talked last session.
Yeah, because at the end of the session, 3 of you weren't responding at all.
I'm sorry that I had an appointment.
And the other
It's
fell
okay.
Time I'll
asleep.
cancel.
Guys, you can discuss that. So,
I'm sorry that I am old.
regardless, it's okay. It's fine. So, right now, you guys are here. What do you guys want to do?
Well, do we know where the Dryad's encampment is? Want to go to see their queen, right?
Well, where there's the Dryad, there's a tree, because that's their source of life.
I point towards the nearest tree. We're here then.
Well, it has to be like the biggest
That
tree,
kind of
right?
tree. It has to be a specific type of tree.
Your connection is really bad, or is it my connection that's really bad?
No,
No,
Briar's
your connection's really bad.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, now you're good.
Can you try speaking?
trying to connect to the website, man, but it's not wanting to load.
Probably contributing.
Oh,
lag
maybe.
image?
Yeah.
You're good now.
Yeah.
Think so?
That's the course of action I personally take is find Dryad, help their queen, possibly find a cure for her, and maybe get some answers.
Those are big things that you want to do, but I don't see a way to do it.
Yeah. We tried looking for.
Do we have
for the white
something
thing,
to start
right?
with? Do we even know how to get there? I mean, we can't even call back the Dryad. How? I'm not like a nature person, so like, I have no idea what to do here.
Perhaps we can look for the biggest tree. That usually works,
Can-
right?
Can Briar speak with trees?
But no, I don't have access to my sheet.
You wouldn't. It's level 3, and I don't have level 3, so you don't have level 3. Not that knowledge. I wouldn't know.
Glad
Ada
guessed.
wouldn't know.
You would know that you don't have it, right?
GM,
Okay.
Yeah.
in terms of map representation, this stuff in the middle is, I'm guessing, forest, right?
1 second. Yes, that's forest.
Okay. This isn't visible from afar, I'm guessing, is it? Because I think the next logical step is climbing a really high place and looking around.
You would. If you want to do that, you could. So go ahead, roll perception check.
Okay.
Hey, I want to do that as well.
Go ahead. Ahmed trying to climb a tree as well. Roll perception check.
I'll help him climb at least.
He's really pushing the perception check there, Ahmed, every single time.
I want to look and
I got you, I got you. I'll climb onto Ahmed, who is climbing onto the tree, and then see even further up high.
Leon has his binoculars. Ahmed just has his hand up
Over his eyes.
yeah, over his eyes.
Yeah. So with your binoculars, looking around, Ahmed, you would be able to see kind of like the clear landmarks, essentially. Some kind of protruding ruins. 1 second. Some kind of protruding ruins to the north. And like the watchtower to the southwest of you. You would be able to see more ruins to the southeast of you. You would be able to see kind of like a field, kind of like an open field near the lake over here. You would be able to see the ridge, but the one that catches your attention is kind of like the swampy area to the north, and an area where the trees are a lot more sparse, say least. Like there's not as many what do you call trees in the area, and right at the center you can kind of see one pretty large tree towering over the rest. But with a 22 you would be able to notice that the tree seems to be colored white.
Oh my
You
god.
can see at the tips of the branches, it seems to kind of like have red at the very tips of the branch, almost as if like the branches has been dipped in blood or something like that.
Oh my god. The trees are eating people.
Gonna let the rest of the party know, because this feels important.
The trees are infected.
Yeah.
Wait. Briar, you said dryads live in trees, right? Does
Yes.
that mean they get infected if the trees get infected? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Like if a fish lives in water and the water gets contaminated, it gets sick. So if the tree is infected, then yeah, the dryads are going to be affected.
Then it's that way, right? Forgot if you want to go there.
So what do you recommend doing exactly?
Save the trees.
What the trees?
Save the trees.
All right. Do
I
we?
mean, I know
How?
it's a lot to ask, and it's kind of selfish of me to ask, but I don't really get to do a lot of things. I don't really get to, have a say in a lot of things sometimes. So I think this is really important for me.
Yeah, well, but how though? We tried saving those people back in what was the fort game? What was the fort name again? Blade's Fort. But
I know it's
Nothing.
important, and I'm sure this cause is important to a lot of us too. It's just I don't know how to move forward. We can't suddenly figure out the cure for this white creature thingy in like a few hours.
No, but dryads are magical creatures, and from what we've seen, magical and items can kill these white monsters and damage them. We haven't really encountered much of other magical things and like blades for it or um what was it, Floton with the sewer.
Yep.
It
But
was just sheer brute force. So this could be different.
Well, you got a point there.
But you mentioned that the Dryad is looking for a cure. I mean, if the magical creatures, are trying to look for the cure themselves, doesn't that mean that they're also not sure what the cure is?
I mean, you never know until you try. Because
I
it's
mean,
new to them, so
try what?
try different methods of cures. It could be medicine, it could be a ritual, it could be, who knows, it could be the blood sacrifice.
So, what is the methods of cure?
Let's see. I would do a medicine check if I could.
I'll
On
say
the
no,
tree?
because this is not something that
No.
you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
If
Oh, I mean
just-
like curing things in general.
Oh,
Like the methods of curing.
oh yeah. You go ahead, roll medicine check.
Okay, sure, I'll do that whenever it loads.
Oh right, you can just roll d20 for me in Discord then. The mod for you is a +2.
Does the entire tree seem white and infected, or is there like parts of it maybe aren't?
You wouldn't be able to see it in its entirety. Your binoculars allow you to kind of like get more detail, but there are still trees. Like while the map says it's a clearing, it's not entirely clear. There are still kind of like protruding rocks, trees in the surrounding area blocking the entirety of the view. But from what you can see, the one that is above the canopy, it's white.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe if we go see it up close, maybe there's more to it. Maybe we can take a cutting or something.
Oh well, either way, we're gonna have to go there, right?
Right, yeah.
So you're heading there now?
If everyone's
Yeah.
okay with that, yeah.
Alright. So, you guys continue your journey, but instead of going northward, you're gonna diverge a little bit to the side, trying to get to the where you saw the large white tree just now. You guys are going normally, not stealthing, just walking normally, or how?
I would pass without trace, but can't do it.
I mean, there's no immediate danger, right?
It's
That
a
you know of.
forest. It's a forest. Judge.
Forest
Judge how it is,
with
yeah.
those things, and we just got done killing some. So
And if you want to cast spells or anything, just let me know, Briar. I sent you. I didn't have sent you yet, but I'll send you the screenshot of your spells and everything. Just let me know what you want to do.
Pass
Alrighty.
without trace would be the definite one to use right now.
You only have one more slots remaining for Pass Without Trace, FYI. Just
Uh,
we should save it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we did. Did we? Okay, we were talking about whether we wanted to do Pass Without a Trace
I know you
while
did.
going to the portal.
You did.
Did we do that?
You did, for sure.
Okay. Then, I mean, it was just a short walk before we encountered that thing. Hasn't been an hour, has it?
No, it would not have.
So we still have it up.
well, I lost concentration when I got attacked, so
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you roll con save?
yeah. And I failed.
Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know if stealth is our main priority anyway.
Yeah, let's try stealthing, and if it fails, we'll shoot our way out.
Bless you.
I'll do the thing and everybody go ahead roll me a stealth check, please. Briar, you can just roll d20. Your mod is
Yes.
Oh my god. 18.
+6. No, we're not
Not
using Pass Without Trace. So
Oh, okay. We're not using. Alright.
and Briar roll
Ahmed is just walking around breaking branches,
9.
snapping
9
twigs.
+ 3, I think. Stealth is 6. 9 + 6 is a 15. Alright. So all of you trying to go through as quietly as possible, but occasionally you would hear a branch cracking, and then you would hear kind of like a bucket kind of like gets kicked.
Oh my god, buckets, man.
Ahmed's trying his best essentially, but he is as graceful as a rhinoceros right
Rhinos are part of nature. It's fine. It's normal.
now. As you begin to approach, coming closer and closer to where the tree is, you do realize the foresty floor, the grassy floor covered with foliage and also dried leaves slowly transitions to kind of like muddy and a little bit more. There's like more spots of puddles here and there, and as you go through deeper and deeper, you begin to see there are more and more there are more and more like protruding stones from the ground. Ada, your passive investigation would kind of tell you that those might be ruins from like long past times. They've been eroded by nature to a point that they just look like any other rock, basically. You continue your journey closer and closer towards the white tree where Leon is pointed out. That's when you begin to see kind of like a couple of humanoid figures emerging out from a couple of the trees. Then you realize some of them were already perching on the branches around you this whole time. You can see others hiding behind a tree, observing you from a distance. But then you see two of them emerge out from a tree out front of you, and their hands outstretched, holding some kind of club of sort as they begin approaching you. You are not welcome here, mortal. Leave now, or face the wrath of our queen.
Nope. That is my cue.
Wait, the wrath of what?
The wrath of
queen.
our queen.
Our
Yeah.
queen. Okay.
I'm going to step forward and speak in that we're here to help. We're not here to hurt anyone. Because that's that's what the dryad said was her language, so I would assume that the others would understand it.
Go ahead, roll charisma check with advantage, please. So vibe check with advantage. So nothing.
Yeah,
Plus
okay.
D20.
Yeah, plus nothing. Just take straight rolls.
Right.
17. Oh, that's good. And another one is
What do you mean?
advantage. So you roll twice, take the higher one. All right, we'll take the
What do you
17.
think?
As you speak, you can see this person kind of like have a look of kind of like shock at first, but then kind of like understanding, looking at who is speaking. But she continues to speak in common, in Hob. Little one, I understand your kindness, but we do not accept help from you. Leave now. I will not ask a third time.
A little help, guys? Anything?
Leon's gonna kind of lean in next to Briar and go, if they're not accepting our help, they're still saying they need help. And I don't think there's anyone else to help them around here. Maybe bring that up?
Okay. I'm going to look at the closest one and say, has there anyone offered to help and since this has happened? Because here we are trying to help, and we don't want anything, you know, we don't want to hurt anyone. We just want to know if there's a cure, then we can help you find it.
You seem to be in the... She kind of pauses for a moment, thinking that we are in some kind of grave danger.
Well, we know we are.
She
We've
kinda
seen this
ri-
before.
She kind of raises an eyebrow at you. And what makes you say that, little one?
Because the entire time I have been here, all the way from Conticle all the way to here, there have been white monsters that have been attacking us, and we have seen white plants like this that have done very terrible things that have hurt a lot of people. So we know that when we see this, we should help.
One second. What's your passive insight?
I wouldn't know.
Calm down, Briar. Don't have to be mad. Your passive insight is 15. That's pretty high. Anybody else?
I got a really high passive insight, I think.
Let me check mine. Inside. Yep. 10.
Oh, it's also 15, sorry.
It's also 15. Alright. So, Briar and Leon, both of you would understand that this person is genuinely confused at what trouble that you are referring to.
Does this person have any like telltale signs of being very visibly wrong? Like physically, I mean. They're obviously wrong in terms of thoughts, but
like in terms of physical wise, like is there any
yeah. They look sick. They look
Go ahead
monstrous.
and roll me perception check, please.
I can do that.
Or medicine check.
I prefer the one I have expertise in. Thank you.
Alright. So,
But it's like 17 for medicine if you want to take that.
oh, it's all good. You look at the dryad and you don't see any telltale signs that they are sick or anything like that. You can see that she has this kind of like greenish yellowish skin, very smooth, almost human-like actually. But with your perception, you can see there are very, very fine grooves that kind of make it look like their skin are wood if you look carefully. Her hair is luscious, made from kind of like this golden, almost golden leaves that run down her head all the way to her waist, and it seems to merge a little bit with her clothing, quote unquote, because it seems like she's dressed in her own hair at this point, with what do you call, with leaves covering her chest and all the way down to her knees. She does, beyond the fact that she does not look like any homeborn or any of the races that you know. She seems to be totally healthy.
And are we close enough to see the tree?
You would be able to see it in between, what do you call, in between the trees behind her, but not detailed, not too detailed.
We can see its weight.
Yes, definitely.
Right, well, we're not trying to harm anyone. We're just trying to understand what happened. The world kind of ended, as it were, and, sentient races have to stick together, So if there's any way that we can help you, or if you want to help us, I think it could be mutually beneficial. I mean, we've met one of yours.
She kind of raise an eyebrow again at that statement, and then she repeats herself. As I mentioned before, we do not need any help, nor do we want help from the likes of you. I don't understand what notion you have in your head, but we are safe thanks to our queen.
Hey, wait a minute.
The dryad we saved, didn't mention her name, right?
No, she didn't.
Mm-mm. But we did help save a dryad, and by Fey law, when you do that, they are obligated to give something in return. Probably a favor, probably an answer, you know. But still, we helped her, so it would be fair if you helped us.
Might be her. That's right.
Ooh. Go ahead, roll persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll say normal. Persuasion
Okay.
check, but normal.
I fail this guy.
So those go, Briar. You can do it.
Do
Hey,
it.
Oh shit, how much you roll?
16.
Damn, alright. Let me check hers. Dryad. She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit, and you can feel the wind begin to pick up a little bit more as she steps forward. Leaves begin to get kicked up from the ground with each step as she comes closer and closer and closer. That she's right in front of you, but you're looking down at you. I don't know which of this dryad that you speak of saving, but I do not like your tone. Now you shall have some respect while in our boundaries, or we shall show you how we treat your kind. We have offered you kindness. We're not striking you from where you stand. She steps back.
Just gonna stare up, like, adamantly. Like,
She turns around, looking at her.
I can't think.
She turns around and looking at the other dryads in the area, basically. Which one of you did she help? Turns around for a moment. The dryads that are all around you, they kind of like shyly peek out, keep head back again. Others kind of giggle while they're on top of a tree, but none seem to reply. It seems your friend is not within our company. Now,
No,
are
but
you
she
lying?
seemed to. No, but she seemed to recognize this, and I take out one of the crystallized seeds from my pocket and hold it out in front of her.
And you can see all the dryads kind of like gasp together at once, and even the dryad that you're speaking to right now kind of steps back for a bit upon seeing those seeds. Where have you found those, little one?
Someone had these, and I don't know what he was going to do with them, but he was just he made me feel anger whenever I looked at him. So I took them from him so that they wouldn't be used for anything bad. Because there's something about these, I don't know what they do, but there's something that I just need these for something.
Briar and Leon, as you are talking, you can begin to hear whispers among the crowds that are observing you guys right now. You can hear whispers of like, is it a seed? Oh my god, is that what Basella did? You keep hearing this name, Basella, 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 again and again amongst the crowd. She kneels down to you. Listen to me. Listen to me. Those seeds bring nothing but harm to those who eat it. She looks to your right arm, right half of your body, essentially. She runs her hand through the flowers on your head and along your arm. It seems that we may be too late. She rubs her chest again. If you know what is
Whatever
good
they've done to me, they've helped. I was almost dead. So maybe they're not as bad as you think?
That's how it starts. Now, as I said before, at this point, you begin to hear kind of like some rustling coming from the nearby trees, essentially, and all the dryads that were watching you guys immediately jump into the nearby trees, hide. Even the dryad that you're talking to right now turns and snaps their head in between the forest, and she turns to the sound. You can see a dryad just kind of like stumbles out from a nearby bush, and it seems like this is the same one that you saved just now. Please don't harm them. They help me, and they don't mean harm. They're not like the others. And you can see the dryad that you're speaking to, her face just frowns. How many times do we have to tell you, Basella? You are no longer welcome here. I know, but like these people are kind. They're nice. They're not out to destroy the woods. Just you know, let them go in peace. I have no intention of harming them as long as they follow my command. She turns to you again. For the last time, will you leave us in peace?
I don't really want to fight a bunch of dryads.
I don't think we can fight a bunch of dryads. Right, well, Briar, we've tried everything. It's clear they don't want our help, and, well, we can't force ourselves into the situation. Hey, if it gets dire enough, try and find us, I guess. But
The dryad turns and begins walking away, but you can see this Basella kind of like looks at you, kind of like wanting to talk to you, but then look at the others, and she's kind of like stuck in the middle, essentially, as she just looks both ways, unsure what to do.
Gonna do like the subtlest nod of a head towards the direction we're heading.
She can't leave.
Can subtly tell her to meet us later. Which is the best I can do.
So
Yeah.
you guys begin making your way away from the forest. The dryads begin making your way closer towards the white tree, and this Basella stands there, kind of like staring at you guys as you guys walk.
Oh,
I have an idea.
can I grab Basella's hand and usher her to come
She's
with us?
surrounded, man.
uh, Leon, you can like give a subtle nod, kind of like in a certain direction. Then suddenly you just see Ahmed grabs Bicella by the arm and can like start dragging her with you guys. And she's kind of like surprised at first, and like this random guy touching her, and then like she just kind of like lets her being like pulled in the direction where you guys are headed. Some of the dryads that were in the trees kind of poke their heads out from their trees, kind of like they look at each other, look at you for a moment before they disappear into their own trees once more. You guys begin making your way a few hundred feet away from the white tree before you guys turn to each other.
Why did that work?
What work?
Never mind.
You just straight up kidnapping her?
Yeah, well, they say that she's not welcome there anymore, and I think she's welcome to stay with us, right?
Not for long. She needs that tree to survive, man. And if that tree dies, they all die.
I mean, I assume, correct me if I'm wrong, DM, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, when she said her home, she means the whole forest, right? Not a certain tree, or is my
So
knowledge?
essentially, each dryad have their tree. If
Okay.
their tree or themselves die, the other will die as well. Essentially,
Yeah, so
so like they have a tree, like a specific tree, which I don't know which.
but that doesn't mean they cannot be away from their tree, or
They cannot be away from their tree. It's not like
okay.
they can't be like beyond 300 feet. They're gonna die. No, they can still roam a couple of miles away from the tree, and even then, they need to be away from the tree for maybe like 2-3 days before when they start wither and die. Essentially, it's not an
Yeah.
instantaneous. They leave, blah, die. They start growing weak and weak and weak, and then they fade away.
So she can't stay with us, but she can.
She can move in and move out on her own. We're not detaining her or anything.
Yeah. She kind of like, as you guys stop to kind of like chat, essentially, she turns to Briar, speaking again. I'm sorry for the behavior of my kin. They are. She kind of stops for a moment, trying to figure out the right word. Loss?
What did you do to make them act like that?
I told them that the queen is sick. They did
So
not
they're in
believe me.
denial.
I think they are under. They are listening to her, but it's not her. It is her, but it's not. She's acting different.
So why aren't you affected?
She looks at you, Briar. Looks at the rest. She opens her mouth. Then just shrugs.
Is there a way you can directly take us to the queen?
Well, I can. She kind of looks to a nearby tree and touches it. The trees and I are one. But she kind of turns to you guys. I don't think I can carry you with me.
What if we give her a sender? Or would this
You know,
just
I've had
be
the
another?
exact same idea.
Would this just be a classic case of forest creature doesn't know how to work technology?
Oh, most probably.
Like
Yeah.
me again.
Yeah.
It's incredibly simple for what it's worth.
And just get a conference call with a queen dryad.
I mean, if we teach them how to work it, I guess, yeah.
What is this? Kind of, he turns to you, Briar, because she's still speaking in essentially. What is this send?
It is.
You speak of.
I'm gonna hold up mine because I'm okay with losing it, essentially. This is a communication device built by modern day home, and it will allow long distance communication between two devices when activated.
Oh. So you wish for me to go to the queen? You can see she starts like fidgeting a little bit, rubbing her arms together.
Essentially, yes. When it rings, you just press this green button, and it will allow us to talk to you through this device, and we can speak to your queen too, and ask if there's anything that we can do to help.
Can one of you not go instead?
She's still speaking in right?
Yeah, she's still speaking in Umi.
Yeah.
So you can only send one person to the tree?
I cannot send anyone. I can only travel myself.
Right? So that's why you take this communication device with you, and when it starts to make noise, you press the green button on it, and then we can speak to you through it. Can I give her like a confidence boost? Like I loaded in, by the way, and just give her something. I don't know what kind of expression to make. I'm dumb.
A tap on the shoulder, pat on the back.
Pretty much like either persuasion or something like that. I don't know what it would be. Just try to encourage her.
Roll persuasion check. Persuasion check.
Can I have Danny help me?
No, because he's. Are you kidding me? Because he's not been. Oh shit! Okay. So this is the problem.
Just look up at her with the.
We don't even need any.
Damn.
plus 5 that.
You cannot be serious.
Yeah.
We plus 5 that.
Plus.
Can I?
Sure. Yeah. This is like nature thing. You'd be good at it. So yeah, plus 5.
And I'm cute and adorable.
You can see that the shaking has not stopped, but she reaches out to the center and kind of like holds it like she's holding a very fragile egg, essentially, in both of her hands.
It's okay, it's very sturdy. Now, to avoid confusion, we're going to use his sender. I'm going to point at Leon. What is the code name for yours? The key?
It's Jaeger.
Okay. If you see Jaeger appear on the screen, that is us. If that is not the name on the screen, don't answer it.
Okay.
So,
We should also include all the other keywords just in case something happens to mine.
yeah.
What, do you not save Leon's keyword?
I mean, you should
What do you
have
mean?
basically like like a phone book where the phone number is
Yeah.
just keywords basically. So you would have those in your phone. So.
Yeah, but if like an unknown one shows up, how is she supposed to know the difference between his and someone else's?
I see.
I mean,
I know the difference, but she doesn't. So I have to specify that that's his.
okay.
So she looks at the phone. You can see that it's a little bit of an. You can see that it's a little bit of an information overload for her, and at the same time, like she's not really in a state of mind to kind of like remember a lot of stuff right now.
It's okay, I was once in your situation. It takes a lot to get used to. But trust me on this, it's pretty useful to have.
Okay.
It's going to be okay.
She turns to a nearby tree and stares at it for a few seconds, not moving.
Is she having a panic
Closes
attack?
her
Or...
eyes and begins stepping forward and walks into the tree.
How long do you think it'll take her to reach the queen?
Assuming she can
I'm
walk
asking
through any
Lee on this.
3 seconds.
Yeah, but you never know. She walked into like, I don't know how drag queens are. They could have like a tree-like castle, and there's a foyer, and there's stairs, and you have to go to a throne room. I don't know. I don't know how their architecture works. So I'll give it 1 minute.
I mean, we've kind of seen the architecture from the outside, right?
There is no architecture. It's just trees.
Exactly.
It's just the trees.
Yep.
All right, we'll get a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
And how long do you wait?
about a minute.
About a minute.
Give or take.
64 seconds.
64
Okay.
seconds.
Since you want to be specific about this.
Gotcha. You wait. Wait some more. You wait. And 1 minute has passed.
4 more seconds. And then we dial.
Right. Dial the number. Bear with me.
Alright.
Leon's gonna dial the number, put it to his ear. Remember, he doesn't speak the same language as the woman, and then just pass it
Yeah,
to Briar.
it's called speakerphone. Put it on speakerphone.
The phone begins to vibrate. You would begin to hear Briar's caller ID ringtone, which would be the default one. So. And you hear it like
Basella?
you can hear it sounds like the phone has been dropped. It's like
Oh dear.
no. So you hear Marcella, what are you doing? Are you sure, my queen? Very well. I am sorry, Basel. And you hear footsteps getting closer and closer towards the phone.
I'm gonna die.
You hear some struggling noises as you hear, my head! You begin to hear again the voice, the kind of like calm voice. Don't worry, it will be over soon.
They're definitely covering shit up.
And then you hear kind of like dragging noises. And then you hear nothing.
I don't think she's coming.
Should we go there and rescue her, guys?
Yeah, I kind of need my sender back.
Oh yeah, your
Yours?
sender's there.
They're fine.
You did not think this through.
Oh no!
All
my
right,
friend's been
gang,
kidnapped, but
let's-
he has to return my phone, though.
Let's arm up, gather up, and go rescue Briar's phone. Come on.
So you guys are rushing back to where the settlement is, guys.
Find settlement.
That
How
where
about
the
you
tree
guys distract
is.
him and I'll climb the tree. Just entertain him.
Ow. Let me do a little dance. Because I don't look good in a dress. It won't work.
You got the hips for it. It's fine.
All right.
What do you guys do?
Maybe the sneakier of us should try to sneak in. Like parallel to the louder of us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to bargain for her life or something?
It's time to sneak in, huh?
So,
Or what?
who's sneaking in and who's barging in? Are all of you sneaking in?
I think it's
And
just gonna
we-
be me and Leon.
We can't do it
I'll sneak
together
in.
because like we can't all go together because if one of us gets detected, probably all of us get detected.
Okay.
That's how I'm imagining it. So who has disadvantage on stealth?
No one.
And or a tiny bonus to it?
I have a plus.
I only have a +2 on it.
I have a
I think
plus
3 is the
5.
cutoff point. Okay.
Plus 6.
Okay.
It's just Ahmed.
Oh, you guys can go. I'll sit this one out.
Chicky
You
was
stay there with low.
Two ideas, perhaps 3. Ahmed, you're perfectly suited to make a ruckus and demand Basel's safe return because you were seen carrying her off.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
they might assume things. You're
Yeah,
backed up
yeah.
by Loaf and Chicky, so you don't have to worry about that.
Mhm.
And we'll be snipers shot away.
So
Don't
what
actually,
do you want me to
because you don't
do?
want to piss these people off.
I think we've already pissed them off.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
We pissed them off by not being dryads anyway.
all of you are going to stealth except for Ahmed, Briar, and Chicky, who's going to walk inside, being loud, demanding stuff.
Briar's sneaking, Loaf isn't sneaking, right?
Yeah, Briar is sneaking,
Yeah.
Loaf is not. Sorry,
I'm
I
sneaky,
meant
Loaf is not.
Chicky, Loaf, Ahmed. I meant, sorry. So, Chicky, Loaf, and Ahmed, you guys begin walking into the settlement once more, and you can, but this time you don't see anyone stopping you. In fact, you don't even see the dryads that were observing you just now are on the tree line, on the trees that are nearby. It seems like no one is guarding the perimeter right now.
Leon, did you
Yeah.
hang up that call?
It still have
no.
not hung up yet. It's still connected to me.
Okay, put yourself on mute, but we'll keep the device open for listening because I highly doubt they know how to hang up a phone.
Yeah, sure.
You-
Does anyone have like earphones? Like put one earphone into his left ear just to passively hear?
I'll say sure. Why not?
Perfect.
If he doesn't, I'll lend him mine.
No, I'm just thinking whether or not earphones exist in the first place. But should I mean the original senders are earrings, so I'm sure they'll figure
Rosalie
that out.
had earbuds.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll work. So go ahead.
There we go.
Stealth
Do we
check.
pass out trace for this?
Guess
No,
not.
I didn't
Oh.
cast it.
Too late.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're good.
Gotta roll out,
Danny.
Danny.
Before Danny.
I knew it. I knew it.
Danny can stay.
Danny!
Danny should have stayed with
Oh,
me.
here.
though. Danny should have stayed with me. Can we retcon it though?
GM.
Yes.
Several things that I will throw at you. You tell me yes or no, okay?
Okay.
We cannot reroll, right?
No, you can't reroll that.
It's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, just establish, just setting up a baseline.
Yeah.
Would Danny have the forethought to give himself bardic inspiration because he's crack-a-lacking at stealth?
I don't think so because he's +6.
It is Danny.
So yeah.
He
Never
is
gives
Danny.
it to
That's
himself.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Counterpoint. Can we +5 it instead of rerolling it?
No, you can't do the +5 / reroll thing essentially.
Oh,
You're
okay.
stuck with that, essentially, yeah.
Okay. Hang on, I got something else. Hang on.
Okay.
Can we take all of our rolls together because we're moving as a group, and then like take an average number and say that's a group stealth roll?
Let me see. Usually I do this kind of like if one of you rolled high, you can counteract the lower ones essentially. 'Cause It's
Yeah, I mean,
more it's
23
more
is
of a
better.
the way I run this is more like it's to make sense for a large group that you have a higher chance to fail if one guy cocks up, but it can be covered up by someone who alternatively rolls very high. I will say no, like none of you rolled high enough for that, unfortunately.
Can I +5 myself? And then be considered high enough?
You know what? You don't have to +5 yourself. I'll let you use a fate point to kind of cover up for
Okay.
that. It won't be a success, but it won't be a nat 1, basically, you know?
I'll take that.
All right. So you guys begin to sneak past Ahmed as Ahmed's kind of like making noise, trying to figure out where the people are. You begin making your way towards the white tree that you figured that everybody might be. Ahmed, is there anything you're doing, or you're heading towards the white tree as well?
I'm just walking through the clearing campment. I don't know what that is, and screaming Basella's name. Basella, where are you? I'm right here, man. Come on. I'm slowly making my way towards the tree if no one's stopping me.
All right, yeah. At the moment, no one is stopping you right now. As you're screaming and screaming. Leon, basically, the stealth guys. You guys managed to reach the area near the white trees first, compared to Ahmed, and you would be able to see the dryads in the area are kind of like perched around, observing this kind of like ritual of sorts. As you see, a pair of the dryads are dragging Basella, who is on the ground, kind of like clutching her head, trying to kind of like cover her ears where she has none, kind of like muttering to herself, shut up. It's not you, it's not you. As she's kind of like muttering to herself, essentially, as these two dryads, one of them is the one that talked down to you just now, Briar, as they drag towards the white tree that you saw just
Hey, bro,
now.
do I shoot?
The white tree itself is gargantuan, at least. It is like completely white with, like I said, the branches at the top lacking of leaves, but at the tip of the branches it seems to like being drenched in like some kind of red. So like it fades into red, basically. The white fades into red, while on the roots it fades into the bright blue. There's like a huge split at the center of its trunk where kind of like leaving like jagged bark that makes it look like a giant mouth across its belly, and then you can see broken bits of branch along its trunk, and in between that breaking part you can see a red slit behind it, essentially. As you see these two are dragging Basella towards the tree, you notice at the very edge, Leon and Briar, there is kind of like a humanoid shape within the mouth of the tree. What do you guys do?
Do we see
I have a little,
Basella?
Like I said, Basella is being dragged by the other two dryads
Okay.
that was stopping you guys just now.
Briar, idea.
I have a
You have a
theory.
crossbow.
Uh-huh.
Wait, guys,
Attach
wait.
thing your crossbow.
No, but listen to my
Shoot
theory.
it at the
Okay,
figure.
okay.
Okay, go.
Listen, here's my theory. We are assuming that the dryad that spoke to me is under the effect of this tree, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. She told me that the plants on my body and the seeds are bad.
Okay.
So, if I am logically to believe this, because she's being controlled by something bad, and that she says this thing bad, that means this thing is actually good, right?
Oh,
Maybe.
That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah.
Because what's
I mean,
you know,
the enemy of my enemy,
poison
right?
for the
Yeah.
ants is healthy for the tree. So I'm going to test something. I'm going to
no.
put my plant-ridden hand against the tree to see if anything is going to help.
You're going to run
Just
towards the white
touching.
tree. Right now, you are nowhere near. You're about maybe 30 feet
I
away.
thought we were
You're-
closer to it.
Because
sorry.
if you're closer to it, everybody will be seeing you. Because it's a single
Hmm.
tree at the center of kind of like a
Okay.
quote-unquote island of sort. Because there's a running water that is that runs from behind the tree, and kind of and circles around the tree a little bit, and it exits to the southwest. But the water itself is not deep. It's kind of shallow. You can just walk past it. There are a couple of trees around the area, a couple of protruding stones. That's where all the various dryads are sitting, perching, and just observing this. Some are kind of like, yeah, you deserve this, Basilla. Others are kind of like, are we the baddies? Kind of look on them. As you see this pair of dryads, seems to be kind of like a leader of some kind. They're dragging Basilla at the moment past that flowing water, trying to get to that white tree.
Okay, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Briar, you wanted to try with your hand up against the white tree, is it?
Just to see if it will do anything. I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe.
Okay. Counterpoint. Maybe it's instead of your hand, use the seeds that you have and try to put it inside the mouth.
I only have like 7 of these.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't have catapult. Not today.
I have a crossbow. I can attach it to. I can break the head off of a crossbow bolt and attach it.
See,
the crossbow
what
bolt.
I was thinking is we get close enough, I can direct attention to us by teleporting Basilla towards us, and then Briar, you can do whatever you need to the tree in the meantime, while we run with Basilla.
While you guys are having this discussion, you'll begin to hear Ahmed coming closer and closer, and a couple of dryads turn their heads, looking behind.
Basella, you're here!
And you can see the two dryads gonna stop for a moment. Those outsiders. Gonna look at the others on the tree. The others on the tree gonna shake their head and gonna shrink back away. And she drops Basella and begins walking.
Ahmed, be
towards
louder.
Ahmed
Danny.
right now.
Alright, we're gonna keep on yelling.
have a-
Basella, I
idea
didn't
for
see
that.
I don't see Basella, right?
Not yet, not yet. You're still walking towards. You can see that white tree getting larger and larger. You can realize that's fucking things larger than what
Oh
you
my
expected.
god. My mind, do I have to chop that thing down?
Yep, sorry, Leon.
Danny could use an illusion, maybe, of himself at the tree, right? That could be like a Hail Mary.
Would be able to cast minor illusion. Cast it within 30 feet.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I
Have
am.
an illusion of him distract them so Briar can run up with the seeds?
I mean, anything that'll get their attention.
Yeah, like have him stand away from the tree a little bit and have like the things in hand and openly declare that he is here with the cure or something. I don't know.
Alright, so Danny casts Minor Illusion.
Everybody else, I need, I need to approve on this before we do it.
If it'll help, I'd say go for it.
Alright, be ready to run then.
Yeah, so he can only do Minor Illusion, so there will be no sound. It's either image or sound. But yes,
Rather than
he
have
can
him like
put it.
heroically stand seeds in open palm.
Yeah. Trying to like threaten the tree or something. The rest of you are just staying in the shadows.
I think when Briar starts running, I'll run alongside her with the sword.
Alright. So, as Danny kind of begins casting the spell, you would see the dryad begins approaching. Ahmad begins starting to emerge from the nearby trees and start walking. You now start to see this kind of huge congregation of dryads essentially, while one of them, the one that you talked to just now, begins walking through you. You impudent human! No, not human. You impudent mortal! You shall die where you stand! And she kind of like summons this kind of like a club in her hand essentially and begins running in your direction.
Me?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna yell, you better stop doing that or you're gonna get yourself hurt though.
You draw your weapon as
Ahmed's
well?
the ladies'
or-
man getting hit on.
No, I'm not drawing it right now, but I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna time something.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, she's charging towards me, right? Is she alone?
Alone, yeah.
Alone, right? Okay, she's charging towards me, right? When she's close enough, I'm gonna wall off Diva right in front of her.
So you summon the wall right in front of you as the girl easy kind of circles around essentially as she stops in her tracks. At that point, Danny casts his spell as well. An image of Danny appears near the river's edge, raising that seed, and you can see that a couple of people just gasp simultaneously as the other dryad kind of look at the Danny illusion and kind of like starts walking over and kind of summons her club as well and begins to kind of like trying to swipe at Danny, fake Danny. And you guys immediately begin running in the direction of the tree, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So Ada, you join them as well?
Yeah.
Danny is joining as well?
I want to say no. Is just saying like keep being
He will be
stealthy.
Alright, so Danny will stay at the back, just focusing on the illusion, while the three of you hop down the tree that you're hiding in and begins running in the direction of the tree. As you begin running towards the tree notices you approach, and you can see it becomes like intensely agitated essentially, and you can see the dryads that were around on the trees gonna like clutch their head for a moment and they turn to you guys. The ones that were engaging Ahmed, the one that was engaging the Danny illusion, stops in their tracks, turn to you, and that's where I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll.
And roll in it. Let's roll in it. Oh
Okay.
my god. Okay, guys, what's our objective? Kill or run? Is this a
the-
rescue or is this a
Take the tree,
extermination?
the seed.
Yeah.
We probably could grab Basella on our way, maybe.
Like I said, I can do the thingy.
Okay, let's say the seeds fail. Let's say the seeds doesn't do anything or
Yeah,
doesn't
what if they
do
do
anything quick enough.
Then we run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grab
Survive
Basella and run, right? So seeds first and then grab Basella and run.
Yeah, because we really don't want to hurt them. We just gotta show that.
All right. I'm gonna respect Briar's wishes at this point.
Alright. So,
It's not their fault. They're being controlled.
Yeah, true, but I'm not their friend. You're my friend.
Leon Loaf will be with Ahmed, Cheeky will be with Ahmed. Alright, and let's activate this. Let me change it to daylight. And voila. So, let me just go ahead and add everybody to initiative and go ahead and roll, please.
That's a spooky tree.
Let's roll in it.
What's the point?
Yikes.
What? That's with advantage, really? Oh my god.
That's lower than me.
This is not a good day to battle, though.
Why did mine roll twice?
I'm sorry?
Mine rolled twice. Why?
I don't know. You may accidentally
Oh.
click advantage or something.
Mm-mm.
No, there's 2 Briar.
There's 2 Briars?
Oh my god.
That's weird. Let me just remove
Oh, it's
Money.
tough.
Yeah.
There's a cardboard cutout
Oh,
of Briar.
I
and
think Briar,
real
you
Briar.
click initiative on your character sheet instead of clicking the dice roll in the initiative order, I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, all good. Top of the round, Danny is going to remain stealth essentially. He is going to focus on not Eldritch Blessing, focus on maintaining the illusion, and he's gonna. I don't think he has anything. Well, he likes sleep, right? He always saying he's gonna use sleep, so he's gonna get like ready his sleep in case like you guys you need help to escape. It's not killing.
Does
What?
readying use up spell slot?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe let's not do that yet. Because I think we need to get there and then we need to run back. So
All right. So in
Sorry,
that
sorry,
case,
who's
he'll
again?
just bardic inspiration. Briar, since Briar is the one that's putting her hand and all that. Bardic inspiration. That. There you go. And then that's it, I guess. As his action, he is just gonna dodge. Let's go with that. Briar, what do you do?
I'm going to ask questions. This area up ahead, like this way. What kind of terrain is that?
This in front of you is obviously the river. The river is gonna be
Yeah.
half your movement speed, but it's not like you have to swim or anything. It's shallow. But when
Right.
you get to this brown stuff, that's where it's gonna get very rough terrain.
Right. So, mold earth actually allows me to change rough terrain to normal terrain.
There you go. So I'll say you'll be able
So-
to change very rough terrain to rough terrain, and you can kind of like create platforms in the water so that it becomes normal terrain. So yeah, sure.
That way, if anyone wants to assist me, they also have a way up there instead of me just scrambling.
All right. So what are you doing?
Forward.
I'm going to try to get to this tree as much as possible. So I'm going to actually cast Mold Earth.
All right. So you cast mold earth where?
It's only 5 feet. About here.
All right, so I'll say that area becomes what's the word? So this becomes normal terrain. This one becomes rough
Yeah.
terrain. As Briar kind of focuses on the ground and makes it, he kind of makes footholds basically that you can walk on, and then you can see the muddy becomes a bit more solid, so it's less difficult for you to walk through. That is the end of Briar's turn. Anything else, Briar? You can comment Loaf.
Where's Loaf?
Loaf is down here.
Okay,
I'm at the
down here.
same space as Leon.
Okay.
Are you? Oh yeah. I don't know why she's supposed to be down here.
Let's see. Loaf, I think, is. I'm going to ask him to protect, not to attack. So if something. I just want him to guard the others instead of, directly attacking any of these dryads.
All right. So he's just gonna help Ahmed essentially, making it easier for him to
Yeah.
dodge. As the other Briar's
Do I-
turn. Yeah.
Do I still have my movement?
Yes, you still do.
Okay. How far can I move? I think 30 feet.
Yep. No, I think it's
All right.
25.
Hold on. Yes, 25. So that would only be what, like this normally?
So if you go forward, you will be able to go
Can
1.
I move, please? Game's
change
paused.
your tool. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So with this, you can move
1.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and 5. There you go, 5. You're able to get there.
Okay. Okay. And
Right.
that'll be the end of my turn.
As the end of your turn, as this dryad down here is going to run around this barricade that Ahmed has erected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and swings her club at you, Ahmed.
Yeah, go ahead. Be my guest.
Attack normal does not hit as it tries to swing and the attack. Wait, am I using the wrong stat? I am. There you are.
Ooh.
Nope, never mind. Still misses. As tries to swing at you, and you're able to lean back, and the attack misses. Not landing, unfortunately. That is the end of her turn, which brings us to the tree. As on her turn, you begin to see kind of like it opens its mouth, and you can see inside is this humanoid. Looks like a dryad, but it's completely white, and its body is like embedded into the tree's structure, looking like it's like the creature's tongue by the looks of it. Its arms and legs completely built into the tree, its mouth completely ajar, and you realize all around its leg, essentially like inside the tree's mouth, are corpses of humanoids, other humanoids. Some of them look dryad as well, as you see one of them begin to like sound of broken bones begin to kind of like realign themselves as one of them climb out.
Oh my
And joins the fray.
That we can hurt, right?
It's already dead, so yes.
That is the that actually no, I'll say only one, and then as his action, that would be enough. So Briar, the large branches that is hanging overhead swings, slams into the ground at you, Briar. Both of them hits. You take.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
We can't have Danny Silvery Barbs that, can we?
No.
Danny can silvery barbs it, yes. But let me check what silvery barbs range is. Range. Silvery barb is a level 1?
Yes.
It is.
I don't know.
Range is 60 feet. I think he should be able to. Yes, barely enough. So he's gonna silvery barb the first one. Hopefully it misses this time. It does! So you only take 22 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the trunk slams into you and kind of like crushes you a little bit. You manage to leap out of the way, and it only bludgeons your right shoulder down. Kind of like almost dislocates your shoulder a little bit, but you manage to hold on, taking 22 points of damage. That is the end of its turn as the second attack swings in your direction, and then Danny just screams at the back. The creature's distracted at him for a moment, which brings us to Leon. What do you do, Leon?
Alright, gonna do the unprecedented here because I see Briar's getting pummeled.
Yep. Into the mud.
It's-
There's a little briar-shaped puddle in the mud now.
Get here, right? To the in front of the guy.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. 6, 7 can get here.
7
get-
is 30.
Oh, you're 35, right?
it's-
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yes, you can get there.
What is my movement speed?
35, right? Because you have to.
30.
You're a scout, so you have additional 5 foot movement.
You think, right? I think I get it later.
Oh, okay, not yet.
Um,
So yeah, so you need.
Okay, in that case, I can't really absorb damage, but I can probably take him out. So I'll steady shot him from over here.
All right, go ahead.
Here goes nothing.
So you shoot this undead here, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Swing.
Okay. He's undead. He probably doesn't have a lot of AC, right, guys? I say foolishly.
That doesn't have a lot of AC, right? They have a lot of HP.
Yeah, usually.
Head roll to hit. 14 is the hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Kapow.
31 points of damage.
How you want to do this?
Undead fortitude, right?
Yeah.
You
Just don't-
obliterate the creature's
Yeah,
head
he
and it
died.
falls down to
Yup.
the ground.
Alright, he
Don't need
died.
to be fancy about this.
And that is the end of Leon's turn. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, next is Ahmed. What do you do?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna turn around. How do I turn around? Oh shit, what happened? No? I want to do that. I want to turn around, face this guy. I'm gonna... sorry, you're gonna have to sit this one out. Gonna use my first section to... Oh, no, sorry. Bonus section to rage first.
Alright, okay.
I need my raging in... I need to do my raging.
You rage out, yep.
Alright, and then first attack to grapple.
Go ahead.
What?
Against
bullshit.
her acrobatics.
That is bullshit.
She succeeds, unfortunately, as you try to grapple, try to grab onto her. She kind of steps back. Get your hand off me!
I'm gonna
Hey,
keep
I
on
might
grappling.
consent.
That one, on the other hand, you grab onto her arm and pull her close, kind of put her into a grapple, and she is unable to move.
Alright. Good.
What is that?
That's my action and my bonus action. Oh,
Bonus action, you rage. So,
Yeah, so that's my bonus and my action.
all right. Next is
Wait, I have my movement, right?
that is correct.
I'm gonna, I think this is safe, okay? Alright. I'm gonna stay there. Alright.
Brings us to Ada. What do you do, Ada?
Where is Basila? Is her token there or?
No, actually, I should put it to 1 second. This one, Basila, would be over here. Nope. Just color her differently so that you know that's her. Let's give her slightly blue. Alright. So, what do you do, Ada?
This guy, okay. This guy is dead.
Yep.
Is there another one? I thought.
No, there's
Or-
only one. There's only one.
Okay.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
What is this?
That's Danny's illusion.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So do we want to take Basila now or never? Or
I mean, now
that's not
sounds a lot better than never.
Okay. All right. I'll get her and put her next to Danny then.
Alright, so Danny, this guy disappears within 90 feet. Yep, and reappears next to Danny.
Hopefully
back,
she
at the
doesn't
back.
get, succumb to
At the back.
the voices in her head and accidentally stab Danny. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Huh, Danny?
Danny, dagger time. Too bad Danny's not here. I would have.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, that is the end of Ada's turn. 1 sec as I change my headphones battery. Alright, so after Ada's turn, the dryad, the other dryad, essentially that was dragging Basila just now, notices Basila disappears and reappears on the other side. She turns to you guys, kind of like, Leon, you would be able to kind of see like she does a mix of anger and glad that Basila's not there anymore. But regardless, she raises her arms and you can see the ground around you begins to, you can see like vines begin to erupt from the ground and wraps around you guys. And can I get all of you? I can. I might be able to get most of you. There you go. So I'm gonna need the 3 of you to go ahead and roll strength saving throw for me, please.
Oh.
I can't do
I'm
that.
not
I will
very
do the
good at
thing.
that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here we go. -1.
14, 13, and 5. Alright. So, Leon and Briar. You guys were too focused seeing like this giant monster. Leon, you're a bit too focused on that dryad that's kind of casting a spell. Oh shit, she's casting a spell as the vine just wraps around your leg, pulling you down to the ground as both of you are now restrained. And Briar, you were a bit more focused. You noticed that was happening, so you were able to leap out of the way. And
Ada.
Yeah, Ada, sorry. And that is the end.
That's like the 4th time you said the wrong name this session.
I
You good?
know, right? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me today. But you guys are now restrained, and the dryad is gonna start approaching you guys. 1, 2, 3. Looks at the illusion for a moment and kind of like passes her hand through it, kind of trying to check if it's real or not. That is the end of her turn, which brings us to oh, Danny. Yeah, Danny. Top of the round. Danny, seeing that the dryad's there now, pulls out his dagger, sheathes it again, and what would he do?
I mean, probably help the restrained people.
That is correct. So I don't think you can help someone, can you? A creature is restrained must use an action to make a strength check.
I meant more
break
like
free.
spell or buff.
Yeah, so he will. Oh, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna try it because that sounds cool. He's gonna tell the one that's most endangered is Briar, so he's gonna tell the 3 to halt.
That does sound like a daddy thing to do.
Yes. So the tree is gonna make a wisdom saving throw. And the tree fails! As the creature now like just freezes in place. Then he's gonna look, then he's pointing a finger telling the tree to halt. And then he's surprised that, oh shit, it works. Briar, your turn, what do you do? And she's gonna put Bardic Inspiration on Leon.
Yes.
Yep.
Now that it's halted, can I try the crossbow thing?
I'll say you have prepared it, so you just pull out the crossbow bolt that you have the seed attached to the tip of it. You load it into your crossbow, you take aim and fire at the creature's mouth.
Yes.
Roots, maybe? No?
Well, if we attack
Or
the
person
inside. Yeah.
But
you want to like?
And
You said
Ada
there's
did
a-
give me crossbow ammunition earlier, so I don't know why I haven't reloaded that.
I'll go with
It says I have
reload
20.
between, but so it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Like, it says I'm out of crossbow bolts. Hold on.
Do
I
you
should
link
have.
it to the? Do you link it to the ammunition?
You did not put the crossbow bolt into your inventory?
It says I have 20 though.
Let me see. Bolt. It says you have 0 here. Let me just
And she
change it.
gave me some, but I don't know how many she had.
Yeah,
given
but
me.
like
I gave you 8.
Yeah, so you need to
8?
put into
Okay.
your inventory. You can't just assume it's gonna
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
It does.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I put there in your inventory, so you should have 8 crossbow bolts now. So go ahead, fire. I'm gonna have to make it at disadvantage because you're not firing a proper crossbow bolt right now. The projectile's gonna be a bit wonky.
Yeah. Okay.
ahead.
Is there any chance
Do
that I
it.
can fate point this later?
Sure, if you don't roll in
Yeah.
that one. That
Oh,
2 is
God.
not in that one.
Okay, so
Okay.
should we re-roll the 2.
Re-roll it too, man.
Do you think you'll roll higher? Probably, yeah, right?
Statistically, she will roll higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
do
math
I
is in
roll?
our favor.
Do I roll
reroll.
again?
Yeah, sure.
One
go
more
ahead.
attack.
Reroll
Without
attack one more
Okay,
time. Normal
I'm
this time.
blaming you.
Normal this
No
time.
disadvantage.
That's
There you
what
go!
it is! What the hell? You
No.
take aim at the creature's mouth, but then you catch a glimpse of that humanoid creature inside. You can see like it's kind of like opening its mouth, essentially, kind of like trying to let out a silent scream. You take your crossbow bolt and fire it directly at the creature's mouth. The creature inside the tree's mouth into like that creature's mouth, essentially, as the crossbow bolt flies through and lands inside the creature's mouth. And you can see like the moment it hits, you can see kind of like a blue spark at the moment of contact. It's like contact, essentially, as at the moment you don't see anything happen yet. That's the end of your turn, Briar.
Is there any way I could disengage and get away from this, or am I still in?
No, you have 0 movement speed right now because you're restrained, but you can
Yeah.
control Loaf.
Let's see. Loaf, can you? This one over here. What about her? Is she?
She is
Grappled or on
currently
the floor?
grappled by Ahmed right now. No, just with like chokehold, basically.
Can Loaf just sit on her?
Sure. I'll say Loaf is helping Ahmed essentially for this
Yeah.
check, yeah? So he'll get advantage.
Yeah.
No, Ahmed is already getting advantage.
Yeah.
Well, if it's double grapple, is it restrained?
No, that's a specific ability.
Well, why not?
I mean, Luff can help me for what I'm going to do next if he wants, though.
Alright, yeah. So Loaf will help you on whatever
You
you're
can
trying
knock
to
her
do.
down, right?
Okay.
As well.
Yes, that's true. Depends
At
on
least
Briar, what you
wrestle
wanna
the
do.
club out of her hand.
You want to help or you want to knock her down? What does Loaf do?
Knock the club out of her hands.
Knock the club out of the hand. So go ahead, roll me athletics check as you try to disarm her.
Okay. Come on, Loaf,
Give
you
her
can
roll
do it.
acrobatics. Well, dexterity. And Loaf
Well,
is able to
You said
bat-
athletics.
Yeah, no, like for the Dryad. So the
Oh, then
Dryad.
what am I supposed to do?
No, you roll athletics. You're correct.
Okay.
Against the Dryad's athletics, as Loaf just bats the creature's club out of her hand. The club falls onto the ground. The creature is now unarmed. That is the end of Briar's turn, which brings us to the guy that is currently being grappled right now. Is going to. Ooh, yeah, that is a good question. What will it do now it is grappled? It will, let's say, as an action, she kind of raises her palm, and you can see wood begin to emerge from her palm. Kind of like just like a long piece of stick, basically. It starts emerging, and she breaks it
God.
off, and she grabs it back. Now she has another club in her hand.
Oh my
That is the
god.
end of her turn, unfortunately. She brings us to the tree. And you know what? The tree is going to do this. As you can see, 3 more of those creatures climbs out from the giant white creature's mouth. That is the end of its turn. These guys are gonna start lumbering forward and start attacking you, Briar.
Yep, I've accepted fate
With
at this point.
advantage. That is a hit. Briar, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the end of its turn, which brings us to Leon. What do? You are now restrained, but very inspired.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, I can still shoot while restrained.
Yes,
That's
you are
advantage,
right.
right?
Yes, it's advantages. That does mean
Well-
you cannot sneak attack.
Everybody's being restrained right now.
That is true. That is. I can because they're right next to Briar, though.
No.
No,
If you have
because we got
disadvantage,
disadvantage.
regardless, you cannot get sneak attack.
And if I steady aim,
No,
be
because we
nor-
have. Oh, okay.
You'll be
okay.
normal, then yeah, you will be able to.
Alright, gamers, let's do that.
Go ahead.
Need to clear the way for Briar. Bow and normal.
What is with the net 20s this session?
Yeah, man.
We should target at something else.
You
But alas,
you want to just kill it, yeah? And you don't even have to roll damage.
Oh, but the crit
Can I
damage.
Alright, go ahead. Roll the crit damage. 69! Nice.
See, that's why you roll crit damage.
As you just obliterates this guy with one bullet, and well, there's nothing left except like piles of twigs that fell on the floor essentially after you're done with it. That is the end of
And-
your turn. Anything else?
while restrained, I can't move, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, which brings us next to this guy who is going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Has it not crossed
That
rough
is true.
terrain?
The river would be rough terrain. The mud will not be for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the end of its turn. Ahmed, what do? You just hear kind of like
Oh,
screaming noises, shooting noises coming from the background, and you're just manhandling this dryad.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna bring up my rope, tie her hands together. I'm grabbing her, right?
my.
Gonna tie her hands together and tie the other end at the wall. So I'm gonna pin her to the wall.
Who? Survival check for me, please.
Survival. Ah.
oh.
Oh my god! What? Why am I really so low?
Alright, you
You
try
get
to
tired of
grapple.
low.
I thought
you're-
you have advantage because of low.
Because the loaf.
That is true.
Oh, okay. Alright. Rolling one more time. Come on. Why am I really so low? Oh, I
Okay.
hate this man.
You pass the curse to Ahmed now.
Ah,
Leon is getting
God.
the nat 20s, you're rolling low.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, well, basically, I'm dragging the dryad
Uh-huh.
over here
Alright.
because I want to pin her to the wall, right?
I see. Alright, so you drag her there and you try to kind of like tie her up to the wall, but you're fumbling with the rope, you're fumbling with her, she's struggling as well. But you somehow manage to pin her to the wall.
What?
So, I'll say she's now restrained. Not a very good
How?
restraint, but she is restrained.
Alright.
How? This is how.
You don't need the advantage. God damn.
I'll look at her.
Ahmed, I didn't know you did these things in your free time.
You learn from Danny.
Alright, like I said, you can sit this one out, and then I'm gonna walk away.
She will take an attack opportunity with disadvantage.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't mind me. Can I reach that far? Can I?
It does hit you, Ahmed.
Oh wait, really? Disadvantage? Oh,
Yeah.
Smack him on the ass.
Go ahead.
Barely hits you, actually. You take shillelagh damage. 12 points maximum
Shillelagh.
damage.
Half right? No.
Half, yeah. So that'll be 8 points. No, 6 points of damage as you're just
Uh,
bonk.
Okay. 6, right? Okay. So I'm gonna dash right up to the other one here.
Alright, so
Wait, I'm gonna take the 6 first. And then that's the end of my turn.
alright, that is the end of Ahmed's turn, which brings us to Ada. What do you do, Ada, as you see this zombie twig creature is approaching you, just wading through the river, getting to you right now? What do you do?
This.
Not
Ooh.
It doesn't hit the tree.
It does not
So-
hit the tree, but it does hit the other two. So they're gonna roll dexterity saving throw, which they're gonna fail miserably. Oh shit! One of them
Okay.
succeed.
Damn.
Because the acid is diluted by the water.
Yeah. He's kind of covered by water and everything. Dealing 6 points of acid damage now or every turn? I don't remember. They are covered in acid at the
At
start of
of
their
his
turn.
turn. Yeah.
They take that damage. Alright. So I'll say the one at the back here is acidified. No, I'll use poison marker for it for now. Alright, that is the end of. You still have your bonus action and movement? Anything you want to do?
Bonus action, Chicky. Wait, where's that? Oh, this guy is restrained, so
Yep.
Chicky's gonna head off to Ahmed for backup.
Alright. You have to walk around the wall though.
This is god damn it. 3.
That's Ahmed
That's
personal,
2.
kind of like dungeon. With chains on the walls and everything.
Man,
Oh my
no, he
God.
can't. He
Don't
can't
put it
protect.
like that. It's
He can only
okay.
get here. Unless this guy gets here, but I don't think so.
I'm a
Alright.
fast boy.
Which brings us to this one
I
over
love
here.
to watch her.
Seeing now that you're right next to her, she's gonna take her club and swing at you.
Well, go ahead.
Club attack normal does not hit. Well, no, it hits you, but you barely feel.
Yeah, I'm
Get
gonna
the
smile.
feeling that these guys are not actually fighters. You know, maybe the queen is pulling the weight in the group right now. Just
Yeah, no shit.
brings us to
You're going to go to the wall too.
which brings us to this guy is going to cross the river. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, that's it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's good. At the end of its turn, Danny, top of the round. Oh, she's very tempted to use his what do you call sleep spell
Dagger.
right now. But since you guys have no problem
Right.
killing these guys, he is going to pull out his dagger, use it kind of like a gun kind of thing. Yeah,
If I can offer,
yeah.
the dryad, the uninjured one, is concentrating on the thing that's restraining us, right?
Yes.
Maybe drop something on her?
You want him to attack the dragon? Damn it.
Probably not. Maybe sleep. I don't know.
Yeah, sleep he can do. He will very happily use sleep.
Hey,
It's self-defense.
I mean, it will also affect us.
It will
If
affect
the-
them
Yeah,
starting from
lowest
this
HP goes. Yeah,
lowest
Yeah.
HP. Lowest HP.
And these are undeads.
Yeah, well,
And if he aims downwards, I mean, like starts the area
yeah,
here. or
could be
something?
like that. There you go. So it's only her.
And the illusion then.
Yeah, in illusion then. Yes, that's not a good point. Immediately illusion
I
falls asleep.
like to imagine he's doing a funny little dance.
He's just Fortnite dancing.
Alright.
Exactly what I was thinking.
And he will roll. She rolled an 18.
Is there a saving?
Huh?
No. 18,
No.
18 HP.
So she, the dryad have to be 18 HP or lower,
Oh,
which she is not.
bell roll, Danny.
So,
Danny, we need you to roll better.
so the dryad unfortunately stays away. You pass your curse to everyone else. This is your fault now, Leon.
I not only embraced, I also like revel in it. Honestly, I'm having the time of my life.
Briar, what do you do?
Is there any way I can try to get out of this?
You can use your action to try to break free, and remember you have Danny's inspiration on.
Alright. What would I roll for that? Strength check?
Strength check. Yes.
I am not the strongest, so. Okay, is it an ability check?
Yep, ability check.
Alright, and. I have inspiration, so I do advantage?
No, just you
No?
can roll a d6 to add to it later.
D8,
Okay.
I think.
D8. No, still d6 on this sheet. Yeah,
Okay.
d8. No, I think it's d6.
Is it? Because he's always been mentioning a D8, isn't he? Okay, maybe not.
I'll do
okay.
D6.
Oh no, it is d8. It is d8. So go ahead and
D8?
d8 if you want. A 6, so that's a 20.
6
Easily
anyway.
you break free from the roots that is holding you down. You are no longer restrained by the roots. You still have your movement and your bonus action. What do you do?
Let's see. What? I don't like that sound.
Someone tried rolling.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's 10 feet. Can I move this far?
Yep. Oh, wait. You have 25. You have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So far.
That's it. Oh no, because you made this rough terrain instead, so you can go 1, 2. Yeah, that's all you can do. If you dash,
So
you
I
can
can't. I can't just reach out and grab this one by its toes over here.
It's visually it's there, but no, its actual space is over here. So unfortunately, no.
Okay.
A little bit out of reach.
I don't think I have a bonus action.
You do. It's still
Because
command.
if I move in its vicinity, it can react and attack me, right?
Yeah, if you move out of its vicinity.
Oh, out. Alright. For now, I hope that's gonna be okay, because I'm just gonna have Lo sit here and watch this one. So if she does something funny, he'll, know to keep her
Alright.
from doing anything.
Alright.
Can love give disadvantage like a helping thing but negatively?
Sure, why not? We can do that. She's gonna try to break free.
But love is.
A loaf, okay, that's good because she rolled a nat 20 there.
Wow.
And change it to a nat 1. as she tries to break free, she's almost there, and just loaf just and she just is shocked for a moment, stunned as like a bear suddenly next to her. She didn't realize it the whole time. And then she forgot how to undo the thing, so she's stuck there for a bit. As the tree is still under she is no longer under Danny's effect. Now can attack. So he is
gonna
going
get hurt.
to well, Briar is right there. It'd be a waste
Yep.
not to. So
Yep.
let's summon 1, and then it's going to swing 2 times at Briar. First,
Wait, does the seed do anything to the tree?
at the moment, you don't see anything. The seed is definitely implanted into the tree right now, but at the moment, you don't seem to see it's doing anything right now.
Alright, so do we
It needs to be watered by blood.
No.
oh my god. So do
Ada,
we,
your
No,
Ignis is
wait.
showing.
No, I'm just saying.
Ignis,
Besides that, it
wait,
has-
wait. Do you remember what had happened when I had the seeds on me?
You
Almost
got
died.
burned.
I got burned. You had to set it on fire.
No, I mean Marlene. You gave the seed to Marlene too. She wasn't burned.
Yeah, and she was, had a fever. She was hot.
I mean,
yeah, she is hot. I agree.
That is actually a really good point.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, I don't need your opinion, Ahmed. Okay, keep it to yourself.
Right, needs fire. Let's do it.
Alright, do you, well, first of all, it did hit you the first time, and it does not hit you the
Yep.
second time. The first
how
one
much?
deals 25 points of damage.
Oh boy.
As this tree bludgeons you on the side. That is the end of its turn, which brings us to Leon. What do you do?
Okay, well, time to get the hell out of these restraints
Yeah.
before the zombies' turn starts kicking in. Well, as flavoring, Leon will take that woodcutter axe I picked out for last session.
Oh, perfect.
So chopping away.
Go ahead.
It's athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics. Yep. No, not athletics. Sorry, strength check.
Strength check.
Yep.
Just like that. Not even saving throw, just check.
Nope, just check.
I will add Danny's 1d8 to that.
All right, go ahead. Roll the Danny 1d8.
10. That's
That is enough as you hack at the kind of like roots that is grappling your foot, managing to break free. You are now free to do whatever you want. You have your bonus action and your movement.
alright. Can I disengage as a bonus action? That's the thing that rogues can
you
do, right?
Yes. That's the thing. That's your main thing. What do you mean?
I know, just make sure. Alright, disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello, Danny.
Alright. So you
Actually,
try
you know,
to hide
30
amongst
behind
the. Okay, alright. You walk past this kind of like large spiky bramble, but you're able to get out of the way, which leaves this guy to attack Ada freely.
Get jump
First
scared by the
attack on
dragon.
Ada does not hit you, Ada, which brings us to Ahmed. As you see, Liar managed to break free, leaving Briar out front, not looking good at all, as she just got crushed by the branch again. And you see Ada surrounded by 2 zombies. What does the girl do all the work?
Oh my god. Hey.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
training
Girl
people.
plus Ahmed. My bad.
Okay, oh my god. I'm gonna look at this dryad over there. I'm gonna say, well, my friends need me. We have to play again. Play sometime later. I'm gonna bonus section dash. Can I jump here?
Your strength score is enough for you to do that. So go. You need a 10-foot running start first then. So
10
from
foot running
over
start.
here. So you have to go back and then jump forward. Yeah.
If I just standing jump, I cannot make it there.
No, you jump 7 feet, which is half.
Alright, so 10 feet, right?
Yeah. So you come back here and then you can go 1, 1,
Okay.
2, and then jump across.
Okay, alright. So let me calculate things. So 5, 10, 15, and then another 15 right from here? Yeah. Oh, 10 feet.
10.
Alright, so 25. I'm
You
gonna
land in like the mud kicks up into the air.
Flat.
gonna grapple Briar.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
It's
gonna be like-
I'm gonna get away from here. Whoop. Jump here again.
Wait.
Okay.
This is very rough terrain.
Alright, so I just moved 25, right?
Yeah.
So very far. How
You
would you
need
calculate
4. You need 4 spaces basically to move 1.
Just waddle through here then.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
sorry.
How much speed do you have remaining?
Okay, I have 40, 25. I use 25, right?
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah, still have
10.
15. That is you're in the
I'm
muddy
carrying
area.
Briar. Yeah.
So you need double. So you need 8 spaces to move out of that square if you're carrying Briar.
Alright, 8 spaces.
So if you dash, you'll be able to carry Briar out of there.
Okay. I used 20. I have 40. Used 25. I have 15 left.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes. But you need 40
So-
to get out of that space with Briar.
I need 40.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to dash here. So bonus action dash.
Yeah. So you use all your dash movement to get out of that space, but you can
Okay.
carry Briar with you.
Alright.
You still have
So
that 15 feet. You can move. You cannot move.
One more?
You need 20 to get out of that. Because you're carrying Briar and you're on
Alright.
rock terrain. So you're stuck there, unfortunately.
alright, I'll stay here then.
Alright, that is the end of Ahmed's turn as he kind of like Bugs Bunny a little bit, runs back, leaps ahead, lands on the other side, grabs Briar and begins wading through the river to go through.
Hey, how's it going?
During the whole time, this dryad is going to try to strike at you, yeah? Because like, never
Go
mind.
ahead.
That
This
one's it.
advantage though. Alright.
Yep, I just roll well tonight. Ada, what do? You're surrounded by 2 of
I mean,
these
we all
twig
got cursed
zombies.
by Leon today.
That's true. Ada, what do you do?
I don't have anything fire to test out Briar's theory. And I'm surrounded by these 2, so I guess I'll deal with one of them. Wait, did neither of them get acidified or something?
I'm sorry.
I thought one.
That is
One-
true. This one over here got acidified. It's not
Oh.
his turn yet.
Really? I did it on my last turn.
Yeah, then this guy is still here. No, this guy is there. So this guy would take the acid. This is a new guy. So go ahead. Roll 2d4 just very quickly. You need to remind me of this. I can't keep track of all your abilities.
I just told you.
Yeah, you did do it on its turn. So this guy takes the 5 damage.
His turn was after my turn, so I don't know why you didn't just do it right away.
I don't remember. Sorry. Ada, go ahead. What do you do?
Guess I'll just hit it. Not sure what else to do. This guy. I can do it once. Oh. Well.
Tried to swing at the guy next to you. Unfortunately, the thorn wave miss, leaving you open for opportunity attack from the both of them.
Really? Both? I'll attack that guy.
Yeah. That one allows anybody within 5 feet to attack opportunity. Anybody within range of their melee attacks actually take attack opportunity. Unfortunately, both of them swing and miss. They're unable to land a solid hit on you. That's the end of your turn. Anything else?
Chicky's gonna go towards Briar, I guess, protect her.
Okay.
How's it going? Just gonna be here.
Remember, the river is rough
Dazed and
terrain. The
confused.
muddy area next to the tree is very rough terrain.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Very rough terrain. So you'll need 40. You need 20 space to get up.
Oh. Well,
I said
Guess I'm
very rough
upstairs.
terrain. Rough terrain.
I guess Chicky just get to me then. Oh wait, 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright. That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait, no. Wait, she still has an action.
Alright.
Just hit this guy real quick. Never mind.
Unfortunately, 11 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Oh, what? Why did you say unfortunately?
Nope, I just realized
It's
that.
unfortunate for them.
Also, I just realized you deal 7 points of damage. I just realized your Pierce Harken does hit. It's a nat 1, yes, but it does hit.
But it's a nat 1. Nat 1
But-
misses.
Oh, nat 1
anyways.
misses anyways. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. 8 does hit. Though.
I'm lost. I don't wanna.
No. That's the end of your turn, Ada.
Yeah.
It brings us to this dryad over here. Seeing you guys kind of want to run away, she is going to. She has more uses. She is going to cast Entangle. Places it. Oh, come on. And places it here. And the vine grows up from the ground and grapples around the legs of these two creatures here. And that is the end of her turn, which brings us to this guy is unable to move as the roots is grappling this zombie's leg, and it's trying to like pull free, but it's almost pulling its own leg off by the looks of it. But this one is free and is going to strike at Ada.
2d6, 2d4.
2d4, go ahead. 5 points of damage as the acid burns through its body even more, but it just seems to ignore it as the fist now lands on you, Ada, but it's not strong enough to puncture through your armor. It's the end of its turn. Danny. Danny does not have any freedom of movement ability or anything like that.
That's a level 4. Or level 6, I think. Another improper spell.
Nope, that's it. He is just going to, I guess, shoot. Use his Eldritch Blast to finish off that weakened zombie there. Strikes Eldritch Blast twice. Attack. One hit, one nat one's it, dealing 5 points of damage, and this guy breaks off the creature's torso, and it dies as well. That is the end of Danny's turn, which brings us to Briar. You are now on the kind of like stony patch that you've made. You can start running if you so wish.
Ahmed, how far can you throw me?
Depending on my throws, I think one.
One what?
One space.
Because of the curse Leon gave us.
No, like literally, how far can you throw me?
I mean, a minimum of 3 feet. Yeah.
Through the air?
Minimum of 3, yeah. If I roll 1, I can throw you 3 feet.
That's a minimum, so you can go further than that.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay. I was going to see if you could yeet me into the tree's mouth.
Are you gonna
You wanna go in?
fires?
What?
Are you gonna start a fire or something?
Well, I don't think they're very keen on fires, and I don't want to accidentally actually kill anything this time.
You said fire is the one that
Yeah, but
activates it.
I just want to have a small fire, like a candlelight, you know, not like a torch being thrown in there and the whole thing goes up in flames
Well, I mean,
and we kill them all on accident.
The bigger the body is, the more heat it burns, or the more heat it needs. Like so, like
We just need to wherever the arrow, the crossbow bolt landed. That's the only part we need to heat up.
okay.
Because then it'll spread.
Because I mean, when you and Marlene burned, it was the whole body.
Well, we're just gonna have to find out, because otherwise we're gonna end up killing it anyway, right?
Alright.
Alright. So, Briar, what do you do?
I'm gonna see if I can... I don't think there's a way that I can... Do I still have my grappling hook?
You should have it. It's in your bag.
Yeah. Is there any way I can actually grapple into the tree? But I don't want to get hurt. I'm gonna get hurt.
Well, if you want me to throw you there,
You are gonna die. I
that's the
feel
thing.
like.
Yeah.
Can
I
Danny
go
heal?
with you?
Danny would be able to
Heal, not Eldritch Blast heal, right?
yeah, healing word 60 feet. He'll be barely in range.
So I need to be like here. To be.
Time's up. What do you want to do, Briar?
I
6.
don't know.
Then Briar will stand there and kind of like pondering her decisions, unsure what to do.
Because we didn't get a discussion time. We just went straight to Danny.
That is true. That is
Like,
true.
that's how it's been for the last few times. It just goes straight to Danny.
Fair enough.
So we never actually got to discuss anything.
There you
We had to
go.
discuss.
Fair enough. Then go ahead
Yeah.
and discuss.
We
Don't
had
let,
a discussion.
nobody let me know about this, guys. I can't know everything about the game. I'm only one human. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry
I
for not
thought you
being
were the
perfect.
disembodied
Alright?
voice,
I
the god of the
know. Oh
world.
my god, I am.
okay,
I
it's
am.
okay.
I am shattered now. It's
We
fine.
had a
Go ahead,
stressful
take
start.
your
It's
turn,
okay.
Briar.
Okay, but yeah, I was wondering if Ahmet could throw me. I don't know how far he can throw me. So,
Okay.
if I can somehow that, or I can set a crossbow bolt on fire and shoot it at the head again.
I
do believe I
prefer
have
to go-
torches.
I prefer the option where you don't go in.
Yeah. So I do have a torch. I could try to set it on fire and shoot. Because either way, we're probably gonna end up killing the tree, right?
Worst comes to worst. If it comes to it.
So If this works, yeah, we save them. If it doesn't work, they're gonna die. Either way, we have to come to terms with we have to kill the tree. Because it's in our contract, it's a white monster.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was about to bring that up, but I am respecting Briar's decision.
So we do have to kill this tree one way or another. So either with this, setting it on fire, or just flat out killing it.
Then do the torch thingy.
And I'm gonna set a crossbow bolt on fire and shoot it.
Go ahead, bolt to hit.
Alright.
$14 does hit. Go ahead. Oh, actually, you're. Yeah, that's hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. The crossbow bolt sticks into the bark of the tree, essentially, dealing 5 points of damage to the creature, and that's the end of your turn.
What about the fire?
How are you igniting it?
I have a torch.
You're throwing the torch, or are you shooting your crossbow?
The crossbow bolt tip is on fire.
So you spend an action to ignite your crossbow bolt first then.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, so we'll do the attack.
I do believe
next
so, yeah.
turn. Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the end of...
I'm gonna keep you safe.
That's the end of Briar's turn, which brings us to this dryad over here is... I'm gonna try to break free again. Athletics with disadvantage. Fails, unable to... No. Actually, I'm gonna roll an 8 for this one. So yes, she would be able to break free from her restraints finally. And is going to just run in your direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come to play again.
Or just sitting on Danny's illusion.
10, 11, 12. And Loaf can take an attack opportunity if she does want. Go ahead.
Was she dashing?
Yes, she was dashing.
After breaking out?
Oh, that is true. Action to break out. You are correct. Nope, it is the zombie's body. This is the dragon. She will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the end of this creature's turn, which brings us to this guy. And as you are igniting that crossbow bolt on fire, the creature shrieks for a moment and just swipes at you 3 times. First does not hit. As you're able to leap out of the way. The second one swings across this, along the horizontal plane, strikes you at your left rib, Briar, and you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's nothing.
As
Oh, man, I asked you to protect me. What happened?
As Briar, you got bludgeoned on the side and you fall down to the ground, unconscious.
Yep.
Third
The
attack
goat is down.
will grapple Briar. That is the
Contesting.
end.
I am grappling.
You are grappling as well. Then when she pulls, then you'll be contested.
Alright.
Or
Yeah,
when
on
you
Danny's turn, he didn't heal.
No,
Right?
Danny shot this guy first. You told Danny to heal later, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, if I had fallen.
Next is Leon. What do you do, Leon?
Okay, gonna do something unprecedented.
Alright.
I say every turn and then end up shooting. But this time Leon's gonna stand up. You said there's dryads up in the trees, right?
That is correct, yes.
Now here's an idea. Leon is going to gesture towards the undead and the monstrous tree and exclaim, "There is nothing natural about this. This is undeath. This is corruption. This is abomination. Fight for your forest."
Go ahead, roll persuasion check.
don't suppose they're into girls, because I have advantage on that.
No.
I mean, they are
They're
a
a race of
female
all girls.
community.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Dryads
If
actually
there's
have a
ever
preference
been a
in it.
time, right?
Yeah. Well.
They're Fae. You know how Fae are.
They
Some-
like everybody.
Just roll normal, because you're targeting a large group.
Yo.
Area. Ooh, that's a lot. You scream that aloud, and you can see them kind of look at each other for a moment. Some are hesitant, some are iron-willed with their with their beliefs. They kind of look at each other, arguing, trying to discuss what to do. But at the moment, they're just bystanders at this whole thing. That's the end of your turn, Leon.
Guess so, yeah.
All right, which brings us to this one. Is going to attack you, Ada, again. That is a 16, so that is a hit. Ada will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the end of Zombie Surge, which brings us to Ahmed. What do you do as Briar just got struck right in front of you, falls
Right.
unconscious, and the creature wraps its tentacle around Briar and wanted to pull her away from you?
Gonna
Yes.
pull her away. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, we haven't decided if you want to fight, right? Not right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull her away, move away.
So that's 10 foot of movement. Go ahead, roll athletics check against the trees. Athletics check.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
You wrap and you pull. You pull and you pull. And Briar follows you.
Alright, let's go.
Gonna turn you in half over here. Just
Alright,
pulling goat legs behind him.
Yeah.
and then this is another 10, right?
Yep. Another 10.
You-
Sorry,
know-
my bad. It's not 10, it's
Okay.
20. Because
So 20,
it's
20,
20,
alright.
20, yeah. So
Alright.
that's your whole movement.
I'm gonna have bonus section dash.
Alright.
But that's not safe though. There's zombies there. Bonus section dash. So this is 10, 20,
4 damage, be careful.
30,
Half.
40. Oh, there you go.
As you pull Briar across from the field.
Can I turn around and put Briar somewhere here?
Sure.
Closer to Danny.
Hey,
Alright.
put her next to me or something. I can heal.
Alright. Alright. Ada's heal is much more reliable, I guess.
Alright. Wow. Which brings
Wow.
us to Ada. What do you do, Ada?
I heal.
Go ahead, heal it.
Also, we're gonna need a long rest because I only have one spell slot after this.
Alright.
13 points, Briar. You regain 13 points of health as you feel this kind of like a sharp pain on your shoulder as you see your wounds begin to close. That is the end of Ada's turn.
No. Attack.
Attack.
This
Go
guy.
ahead. Oh, cheeky attack. Yeah, go ahead. 25 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 11 points of damage as Chicky just kind of body tackles it, bludgeons the creature's stomach, sending splinters and barks all over the place.
Wait, can I when I heal Briar take out my healing gun and just like, Briar, get up, you're not done yet. And just
Alright, you just
as I
shoot
heal her
the
up
gun.
for 11, 13,
Alright,
sorry.
alright. So that's the end of Ada's turn, which brings us to this one over here. Is going to stand there, which brings us to this one who is restrained, unable to do anything. This one is dead. Top of the round, discuss.
Well, Bray, if you want to do your arrow thingy, now's the time, I guess.
Yep. I'm going to need a lot of help for that to make sure it actually hits.
And
Because to be honest,
Can we use the previous rule?
No.
Can Danny do bardic?
Yeah. He'll burn it. He'll burn
Then
it.
if needed, I'll do a flash as well.
Okay. Hopefully this works.
Alright, top of the round, Danny is going to Eldritch Blast the guy in front of you, Ada. Twice. First one, second one, both hits, dealing 9 and 2, total of 11 points of damage. Just shoots twice. One shoots out the creature leg, the other one the creature's head, and that guy is gone. And bonus action is going to inspire Briar, and that is the end of his turn. Briar, what do you do?
Right. I'm gonna use my now flaming crossbow
Yep.
bolt. Okay. And do I attack?
Yeah, go ahead.
With
roll an
the-
attack. It's a normal crossbow bolt. It's just on fire, so normal. Go ahead.
Right.
15 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Right.
You deal 5 points of damage, exactly what you rolled last time. As the crossbow sinks into the creature's bark, and you can see the fire begins to. It doesn't like spread quickly. It kind of licks on the fleshy bits a little bit, but you'll have high enough perception that while it does look like a tree and it does look like bark, you kind of see that it has a more kind of like leathery, skinny kind of texture.
God.
So it does sink into there. It kind of starts burning that part of the skin a little bit, but it's not igniting it on fire just with one arrow. But that's the end. Veritas, anything else you want to do?
I gotta move Loaf.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. How far can he run again?
Loaf
40 feet?
can run 40 feet. Yes.
Right.
Can dash as well.
Alright, Loaf. Let's go, buddy. Gonna have to get over here by these dryads.
All right. Loaf runs over towards the dryads. You can still dash if you
How
want.
much? Alright, how much further can he dash?
Another 40 feet.
Alright, Loaf. He's just gonna blow past them. Doesn't even care about them right now. Just gotta get the Briar. Get the Briar.
All right.
There you
All right.
go.
And the two dryads doesn't seem to react at all. That is the end of Briar's turn, which brings us to this guy. This one, on the other hand, is not hesitant. Casts Entangle on all of you that's kind of grouped up over there. Go ahead, a strength check on all of you, please.
Strength check.
Saving throw.
Come
Saving
on.
throw. My bad.
Saving throw. Oh, come on. Advantage on strength check and saving throws. Yeah. Still advantage. Sorry. Sorry. Advantage.
There you
that
go.
you-
Everybody succeeded except Ada, as you're now restrained again, Ada. No, this is the first time you're restrained by the roots. Alright, that is the end of the Dryad's turn, which brings us to the tree. Well, since there is nothing else it can do, it will begin to summon more.
More.
Nope, wrong one. This one. There you are. Alright, that is the end of the tree's turn, which brings us to this one. We'll start moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Next is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought that was rough
5.
terrain.
It's not because Briar kind of like create a smooth plane there. that
I'm
you
in
can walk
here.
through. No. This one would be the mud, which is very rough terrain, which he's not affected by it. Over here is the water, which he's not affected by it.
okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next is Leon. You see all your friends get surrounded by vines, but only Ada is now trapped by the
Okay.
vine grabbing onto her leg. What do you do?
If there's ever been a need to roll really well, it's now. Leon's gonna like sling his rifle and take off running.
Oh,
Bonus action dash to
Oh.
right here.
remember
Ba, ba,
water's
ba,
rough
ba.
terrain?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ba, 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 ba.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Gonna reach my back, take out a flask of oil, which I've been carrying for way too long. and get ready to chuck it right at where Briar had shot the arrow.
Ooh. Ooh. That would be in
So I
range, so
r-
go ahead, roll.
Yeah. It's 20 feet.
Athletics check, yeah, go ahead.
Should I use or can I use a fate point to just give myself advantage outright?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, shit! You take you reel back for a bit, and then you say, it's not enough. You're gonna step back a bit more, you toss it, the flask spin 3 times mid-air, hit exactly where Briar's burning crossbow bolt is, breaks, immediately ignites, covering the entire half of the creature's body, and shrieks loud in pain, kind of stunning all the creatures in the area as well, as they all kind of cower on the ground, kind of holding their head. Even the 2 dryads over here, even all the dryads that's on the ground, even oh shit, what was her name again? Even Basella at the back as well, as all of them are clutching their head. Even Briar as well, as all
my God.
these guys are now stunned. Which brings us to straight to Ahmed. What do you do?
Well, what do? I mean, do we have a discussion? No.
What?
We had one.
We had? Okay.
You still have your 3 minutes, so go ahead. What do you want to do?
Alright. I mean, there's this guy here. What else there is to do, right? Except for... Stabby. I'm gonna... do I need to... Yeah, do I need to though?
We can attack with advantage.
Yeah, do I need to though? I guess there's no sense in not using it, right? Because it's my feet.
What? I'm sorry? No, you make an
Reckless.
attack immediately because it's stunned.
I'm gonna reckless.
You're gonna reckless still. Even
Yeah,
though
why advantage? No?
It's stunned.
Oh, it's stunned. Oh, the thing is stunned. Okay, then I'm not gonna reckless then.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll
To
it.
attack advantage. Oh my god.
Both hits. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Damage 2 times. Normally.
19 points of damage onto this guy. It still. Wait 1 second. 19 points of damage. It is actually still standing. It is weakened, but still standing. That's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Ada, what do you do? You're now restrained. Everybody else can actually run. What do you do?
Try to break out of grapple.
Alright,
I mean restrained.
Strength check for me, please.
And if I fail, I'll let Chicky help me.
Alright.
Wait, no. Yeah. Wait, no. Okay, yeah. Everyone's
Oh, yeah.
sleeping, right? Is that for sure?
Are we running?
Yes, no?
Maybe.
I would say
don't know.
back up to where Danny is, just to get out of range of the tree.
Because then what I will do is I will prepare my action to run, like aka dash, once Loaf Chicky breaks me from grapple. So Chicky will actually try to break me from grapple, which is athletics.
Oh no, DM is not here anymore.
Oh no.
Hello, strength check.
No, I know that's athletics.
11. Unfortunately, 11's not enough to break free.
Damn. Well, oh well.
Alright, that's the end of your turn, Ada.
Yeah.
Alright. Next is this one over here is going to step forward. Go towards Ahmed, swings her club.
Oh my god. Aren't they stunned?
Ah, that's right. You're right. This guy is stunned. You're right. I forgot about that. Stunned. Top of the round. Discuss.
Are we running away? Are we fighting? Are we killing? Or are we doing nothing?
Well, we set it on fire. That was the goal. So they're all stunned, including me. So I can't really think straight.
So do we just sit there, defend ourselves, and watch what happens, or do we just?
Run. We don't need to
Run.
be here anymore. We've done what we could.
Yeah,
Sure. The thing's still alive.
trust the process.
Trust the process. All right. So if you guys gonna run, Danny's gonna make head first, grabs grabs Sabella and starts running out.
Basala.
Basella.
Sabella. Who the
Briar,
hell is
what do you do?
Well, I'm stunned, so there's nothing I can do. But
That's correct.
Loaf,
You-
however,
Yes.
can
no,
grab
Loaf,
me?
Loaf requires you to command it, otherwise he will take bonus action to just protect you. So unfortunately, Loaf won't be able to do anything for now.
Is there any way that I can like stumble over to him and just like kind of lean on him?
I'll say you can. Yeah, you kind of stumbled. You're
Yeah.
leaning on him, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Which brings us to this one.
Yeah.
Still stunned. Leon, what do you do?
Wait, what? Really? Two stuff?
We're trusting the
Oh,
process,
it's
right?
been one turn.
Surely hope so.
Okay. Well,
It's
is this like
just-
difficult terrain now? The
No.
The
no,
AoEs?
No. It's not.
well,
Only the
I'll,
water is difficult terrain.
I'll move to here.
All right.
Help Ada
Go. All
break
right.
free.
So he will. You break him free, or you give Ada advantage.
Can I break her free?
Yes. No, wait. No,
It's a
Okay, Ada.
strength check.
no, the spell does not say that
Oh.
now, so I'll say no.
I'll help.
All right. Next is.
And also bonus action dash to move just 5 feet to the right, just to be a little bit away.
All right. This guy will now begin to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and turn. Ahmed, what do you do?
Well, we're running, right? Ada is still grappled, and I can't move her. Briar is done,
Yep.
and we're running away. So that means there's only one course of action left to do. I'm gonna grapple Briar.
All right.
Bonus action dash. I'm gonna dash 40 feet away. I'm gonna. There's a 3 there, right?
Alright.
I'm gonna.
So grapple Briar as well. So Briar is out.
Okay.
Brings us to Ada.
Let's
anyone
break this
find my
grapple.
Go ahead. Athletics check with advantage because Leon is helping you. There you go. As you are now free, as you rip off the root that is grabbing your leg.
But that is. Do I get movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I run.
Go ahead, 6 paces.
Fantastic.
And Chicky will run too.
Alright, that is the end of Ada's turn. This guy is going to. Well, this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, you're too far. You're running away. This one will go instead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. 7, 8. Stay there. Top of the round, Danny's out. Briar's out. Briar, you can command Loaf to get out of there.
Can I get him to smack this one and then leave?
Sure. Go ahead, roll an attack.
Nice.
Probably disengage and run though, because he's like surrounded by 2 people right now.
Sure. Okay, Loaf. Time to run.
Go ahead.
Let's
roll
go.
6 squares.
Loaf, stop that.
Man.
One.
You know, to these dryads, we just said we came here to help. And then burned their
And-
queen and ran.
That's not their
Oh,
queen anymore.
we
You
also
know
like
that.
expose their queen to the fact that it's undead and an abomination.
I think they
from
already
nature.
know.
You know that's not their queen.
They don't.
Look, I've quite literally planted a seed, and hopefully the fire will help do
Seed of
something.
doubt.
Because whatever happened to me, it seemed to keep me alive, and hopefully Marlene is okay now.
I
So
do
maybe
feel
we could do something with these then.
I do think that it's more of a near-death situation rather than just fire.
Well, it's gonna be near death soon.
Is it just fire?
It's barely injured though.
Mhm.
All right. So
That's
We'll
where
just have to
that's me
find
having
out.
1,000 feet range with a sniper comes in.
Loaf ran off, and I'll say Leon, you have your dashes and everything. I'll say you'll be able to run
Yeah.
off as well. So as you guys run off into the woods, you're a bit slowed down because you have to carry Basella through the woods and everything. But you know, give it to Ahmed, and Ahmed will be carrying her no problem. Weaving through, but the only one that's chasing you are those twig zombie abomination things, and also the pair of dryads that were left behind. The rest seems to just stick and watch, not much of an action. As all of you run through the woods and away from this giant tree, with the dryad in hand, unsure what you're gonna do next. You better tell me, because I have no idea. So, with that, that's where we're gonna end our session for now. We are very, very late. So, thank you very much for playing, guys. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We're gonna stop here for now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Arcana 2. We're gonna be late 1 hour like today, so sorry. So, thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Blah.